Hey guys, today is Freebie Friday and I wanted to do something kind of special because it's October and it's my birthday month, and I wanted to do something really kind of cool. I know that the other ones have been kind of cool too, but I wanted to like expand upon it and really make it something really awesome. Do these look familiar? These are the, let me grab it. These are the DIY gift boxes, okay? It's the same thing, right? Except what I designed for your Friday freebie this month is a flip book that goes inside, okay? It's just not cool, or what? Okay, you get all of this, well, except for the little embellishment type things, but pockets and flips. Oh, this right here, this page is the notepad, the DIY notepad folder, not the post-it note holder, but the notepad folder. That also fits inside of this template. If you are new to my channel and you have not seen the gift box video or the DIY notepad or the post-it, it'll definitely be in the description box below, and it might be in the corner. So anyway, so you can make a flip book separate like this, and just have it on its own, or you can make a little gift box for it to go into, and that's like the most awesomest little gift ever. Or you can modify the gift box and make it your album covers, okay? And you can also modify this little mini gift card box holder. I'll show you how to do that in this video. I've already made this. I made this with you guys, but it's basically just a flip book, and it's just layers on top of each other. There's pockets, there's flips, it's just, let me show you what you get, and let me tell you where you get them. Okay, so this template, oh, not that. This template is 4 pages. It's this, there's a main base page that looks like this, and then there is this. You can either cut it apart or you can keep it together and fold it, and it'd be like a double flip out. There's this little, I don't even know what to call it, but I'm wrapping like ribbon and stuff around it and putting it in pockets. Then there are these little tabs that I've been using to attach things to the pages. So here's page number 2. I don't know if it's number 2 or 3, but anyway, here's another page. And then on this page, you get a long pocket. That can be a pocket, a flap. It can be a pocket from either side. It can be a top-loading pocket. It could be a flap from the side. It could be anything. Then here is a smaller pocket. Here is a library-style pocket. There's another one of the tabs. There's a couple different little tabs. And remember, these are handmade templates, so they are not perfect. I do not try to make them 100% perfect because these are handmade items, you know, handmade gifts. So they're just handmade. So, you know, there's flaws and they might be a little uneven, they might be crooked. I don't know. But anyway, so there's another page, and these on purpose, you won't see part of the edges of the tabs just because I needed a little more room up here and over here. And then the last page you get is this, and this is like a waterfall type deal. Here's another little pocket, and here's like a little tag insert that you could cut apart, or you can score and fold it, and then a couple more of the little tabs. So those are the 4 templates, and they only come in plain. There is no pattern on these. And they are on my Facebook page, and you have to be a friend of mine on Facebook page. So if you don't see them, then you're not my friend. You need to send me a friend request. If you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, because I try to do these freebies every so often, maybe once or twice a month. I can't do them every Friday, but a couple times a month I try. This might be the only one for this month though. This one's a pretty big one, and it is birthday month. It's also my husband's birthday month, and it's one of my son's birthday months. So it's a busy time of year for me, but DIY gift box templates is also in that same folder. So there you need 2. There's 2 for that template. So these both work in, or these both, shoot, I can't even talk today. I'm so excited. This template was designed, this flip book was designed to go inside of this gift box. So, and along with that too, this is also in my album on Facebook. This is the DIY notepad folder. This also will work inside this flip book. This is the Rosie Belle Prima paper line. This is the 12 by 12 collection kit, but remember when I did this video right here, this is the square mini album. This is the same paper line, so I've got all that stuff still from when I made this album, and if you want to see how I made this album, I will link that below as well. So it's this paper collection, and I'm using all kinds of the flowers and the chipboard pieces and just all the different scraps and everything I'm using inside. These are just so cute, I swear. Okay, so links to everything will be in the description box below. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And today is October 7th, and that big hurricane is coming through, so I'm thinking about all you folks that are in the path of that. I am not. I am in Kentucky, so I don't think it's going to reach that far in, but I'm thinking about all you guys, and I hope all is well. Let's just go ahead and let me just go ahead and start getting in this and show you how to put this together. Okay, so first we're going to start by cutting down the pattern paper. So you pick your pattern paper based on which template you're going to be using. So this one, for example, is like the main base of the flip book. So what I want to do is, it's going to print out like this, but it's going to actually be like this. You know what I mean? So the pattern is going to be going this way if it's a directional pattern. So when I trim my pattern paper down, first of all, since this came out of the paper pad, I'm going to go ahead and cut it down to 12 really quick. This is a Fiskars Precision Rotary Paper Trimmer. I will link it below. And so since I know that I need my pattern to go this way, and this is a directional paper, I'm going to cut my paper this way. So I'm going to cut it at 8.5 right here. So I'm going to cut it down to 8.5. Now if you live in an area where your standard paper size is not 8.5, then that's okay too. You can just cut your pattern paper down to your standard size paper. You just need to check your settings, because you need to, when you go to print, if it's a different size besides 8.5 by 11, you need to check your printer settings. And when you go to print, if you can't see the whole image, then you need to unclick or click or, you know, do something. It's going to be slightly smaller if you use A4 size paper, but as long as when you print your box out, you know, you print it the exact same way. So you print it A4 size, it'll all fit together, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we've got that piece cut off. So now we've got 8.5. So it's going to go like this. So then what I want to do is, I kind of want to keep this image over here. So I'm going to cut this 1-inch piece off to make it 8.5 by 11. Just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and store these pieces. What did I just do with it? Into my storage, my heavy duty. Where did that other piece go? Oh, here it is. Little storage scrapper keeper, because all of these pieces can be used inside of this. You can use them with die cuts. You can use them, you can make your own like tags, that kind of thing. Inserts, all of that. So keep these and use these in these flip books. Okay, so now I've got this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to my printer, and I'm printing these out with black ink instead of the brown. So all I have to do is change my printer setting to print in grayscale. That's what mine says. Other people's might say something different, but that's what mine says. So I'm going to go print this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have now printed it off onto that piece of paper that I cut. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I get asked about my printer quite a bit. I do link it below in the description box. I don't do it all the time, but I try to remember to do that so that you can see exactly what kind of printer I have. I have a laser printer. So I went ahead and printed all 4 of the different templates out onto different pattern paper. Whoops. So we can just start cutting them out. So let's do that. Let's start with the main base. This one's pretty easy. There's 2 little tabs on each side so that you can attach some flaps to it. So all I'm going to do is literally trim it all the way out around, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so here it is, all trimmed out all the way around, but I want to switch gears for a second because I forgot to explain something to you guys, or to show you guys how to do something. So this flip book is designed to go inside your box. right? So I've already showed you this. It's designed to go inside the gift box, okay? So I printed these out, and I started to already cut them out, but I wanted to do was to show you, like, here's the box, so you can do it inside the box, or you can adjust the box template, which would be these two right here, to make it the covers of your flip book. Okay, so I have my two, I've already started cutting them out. Like this one is the, you know, the back side and the flap of the box, and then here is the base for that. So all you have to do, I've already scored 2 lines, so in order to make this a cover, all you have to do is cut these 2 tabs off, just like this. Alright, so now it's all trimmed out, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and prep these. Let me scoop my paper trimmer out of the way. And so what's going to happen here is this piece right here is going to get attached to that little flap. So it's going to be the same as the box. You know, it's going to come over the same as the box, except it's going to be actually part of your flip book. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and ink all the edges with my archival ink. Oh, what was that? With my archival ink in jet black and my Tim Holtz blending tool, and I will be back. Okay, so now I've got both of these pieces inked inside and out. So now what you want to do is you want to take your score tape. This is Sue Quain score tape, and you just want to put it, which way am I going to go here? It needs to be right, it needs to be on this side. I'm just going to put 1 strip along this tab, just like that. And remove the backing. I'll put a little bit of glue stick to give me some wiggle room. So then all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this other piece on top without going over that score mark there, just like that. Give it a press, flip it over, give it another press. So then now I have, make sure I've got everything. I actually have the covers to my flip book, just like that. So easy, right? Another thing is you've also got the smaller box. So I don't want to be wasteful, so I'm going to show you how to turn this into a flat envelope. So first thing, let's start with this guy. And all you need to do is trim it out, taking those little tabs off. You can make these smaller if you like. I'm going to take this off. So then what you want to do, you also need to cut this piece out, is you want to angle those pieces like this. Angle this piece and this piece. This one, that one. So that's the one piece, and then this piece, wait on. What you want to do here is you want to separate, there's the back of the little small box, there's the lid. You want to separate it, where this piece is right here, you want to separate those two apart, just like this. Then you want to finish trimming this out. So then what you want to do is you want to score this piece, because we left this on. We're going to score that. This is a Martha Stewart scoreboard and bone folder, just right there. And so then what's going to happen is we're going to attach it together like that. You can make that piece smaller if you wish. I'm not going to, but you can. I'm going to put 2 strips of tape. Again, you don't have to do that. You could use wet glue or Fabri-Tac, you know, my favorite. Whoa. So then you just want to remove the backing. A little bit of glue stick. And I'm going to, whoa, I almost got it. Let's see if is there a direction on this. I should have paid attention. Yep. Okay, so then we want to do the same thing. We just want to match up top and bottom without going over that score mark there. Just like that. So now we have this, and once it's inked up, you will never be able to tell how you did it. So this piece too, you want to go ahead and score. You can cut, you know, you can cut that, all that extra stuff off if you want to. Not all of it, but you can cut a good portion of it. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut it down because you don't need all of that. A little less bulk. And so then you just want to go ahead and prep these. And then you want to ink the edges. So this is just another way you could use that smaller gift card box. Somebody asked me about how can you print it out without using, you know, without printing off the smaller one. Well, this way you can now make it a little gift card envelope if you wanted to. So then we're going to add score tape onto each one of these tabs. I'm going to add some glue stick. And I'm just going to match up the bottoms here. Added a little too much glue stick. And remember, if you don't get it on there just perfect, you just ink it up again. Nobody will ever know. So now we have a cute little flat gift card envelope. And I did get off a little bit, but hey, it happens. Alrighty, so back to the flip book itself. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to score on all of these lines like that. Then I'm going to prep them. Okay, I'm going to ink them inside and out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's inked inside and out, and I got my covers out, and I was thinking I was going to do it this way, but it seems kind of clashy right there, but it looks good that way. But I could also do it, I could flip it over the other way and do it like this, which I think I kind of like that. I think I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is, this is like the cool part, how you can make this little flip book into a little bit more of an album type situation. With your gift box covers that are also a freebie on my Facebook page. So I'm just going to run one piece of Suquain double-sided score tape there. I guess all score tape is double-sided, I don't know. And a little bit of glue stick. And what I'm going to do is, it's not the same height as the book, as the gift box cover, but it should fit right on that spine piece. Now it's a spine piece. It was the bottom of the box. Now it's the spine piece. And it should be, it's not quite 1/8 of an inch on each side, but there is enough, whoa, I'm trying to get it straight now. There's enough space there where it might be kind of 1/8 of an inch. It might be pretty darn close. So we've got that side and this side, just like that. So I didn't put any tape on these little tabs yet because, you know, you can always, you know, you kind of work as you go. You print them out as you go most of the time. So now we got something that looks like this. So then the next thing I want to do, let me grab it and I'll be back. Okay, so this sheet is this template right here. And so this, you can either leave it connected and have it like be a double fold out, or you can cut them apart and just be one fold out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate it from these other little doodads on the side here. And then I am going to cut them out and separate them into 2 pieces. Okay, so now you need to decide if you want them to flip open like this, Or if you want to flip it this way and have it flip open like this. I am going to put tape on these tabs right here. Whoops. Kind of the whole point of flip books is to like share your supplies and stuff, and to give people stuff, and to give people like handmade goodies, which, you know, who doesn't like to get handmade stuff? I know I do. So these are inked on both front and back, by the way. So then what I'm going to do is, first I need to make sure if there's a direction here. I am going to remove this backing on this tape. And then I'm going to, add my glue stick first. And I'm just going to lay this on here just like all the other stuff. And I'm just going to not go over that score mark. Lay it down, press it down, and then I'm going to flip it this way. See how I did? I did good. It might be cut just a little off, but that is totally fine. Okay, so there's one side, and then I'm going to do this other side the exact same way. Okay, so I've got those attached on both front and back. So now we've got 2 flip out pages. So then we've got these 2 pages left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut all these things out and get them ready to go, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got both of those sheets cut apart except for the little tabs that are provided with the templates, but I'll show you how to use those too. So I think I'm going to start with this waterfall piece, and I think I'm going to put it back here like this, and then I think I'm going to add this little pocket. This little pocket fits perfectly onto this little waterfall piece. So I'm going to add that pocket to the waterfall piece before I add the waterfall piece down. And then I'm just going to match it up on the bottom there. And hopefully it matches up on the sides. It should. Looks pretty good. So how to attach that down is I put a piece of score tape right in that middle section there. So I'm going to take... I'm so sorry. My camera keeps shutting. It doesn't shut off. It just stops recording like every minute or so, and I don't know what the heck's going on. It's been doing it for a while now, and I just need to get it fixed. It's driving me crazy. All right, anyway, so I'm just going to place this waterfall piece in the middle and press it down. I'm going to go ahead and put it together. Real easy. Everything's been scored and inked and all. Close it up. Oh, let's see, I should have used my glue stick, but that's okay, I didn't press down. So now I've got this cute little envelope, and then now I just need to pick which one of these tabs I want to use. I think I'm going to use this long tab, but I'm going to use the back side of it. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that'd be kind of cute. So all I'm going to do, well, first I'm going to score it down the middle. So all I'm going to do is I folded it, and I'm going to trim it out together. Not that it matters, because it's not going to be closed together like this. And I'm going to cut those little bitty corners off. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it the other way onto itself. And then I'm going to ink all the edges just real quick. That black ink is real sticky. Okay, so this is the side that you're going to see. So I'm going to put tape on the back side here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the backing off. Does this have a direction? Not really. I'm going to take the backing off of one side. Put a little bit, oh, put a little bit of glue stick on there. And then I'm going to flip this to the back side, and I'm going to match up the edge. Just like that. And before I stick it down, I'm going to go ahead and ink that outer edge right there, just so it doesn't stick out so bad. So I'm going to press it down so So now I'm going to take the tape off this other piece and a little bit of glue stick. So then all you have to do is figure out where you want it and place it down. So now that flips open like that. Isn't that cute? Totally cute. And let's see, let's just go ahead and store this in here for now, just so it doesn't get lost. No, I don't want to do that. I want to put this one in there. I'm going to, you know, use that to wrap some matching, you know, seam binding and ribbon and stuff. Okay, I just realized that one of my lights was pointed the wrong way, so it was dark over here, so I apologize. I moved it. I also changed something on my camera. Let's see if it helps the stopping of the recording. I think it's my SD card. Anywho's, so I'm going to stick this pocket here on this page. I'm going to try to without the camera shutting off. Now when you put this on and you've got a flap over here, you need to be careful to not overlap that score mark because it will kind of make it bunch up a little bit. And if that happens, just flip it back over and really give it a good push. I think I need to ink that a little bit. Oh, I still need to add this. Let me add this pocket over here on this back side. And I'm going to flip it this way because you don't want to go over that score mark again. I'll line it up top and bottom. And give it a good press. I do want to cover up these. If you have these like little things, I'm going to show you what I did. Like in this one, what I did was I used one of the strips from when I cut the 12 by 12 down to 8.5 by 11. Actually I used two, and I used a border punch. So I just attached a strip and then attached another strip. I could do that. You know what? I know what I want to do. I'm going to take this little thing here. I did this in my first flip book. Believe it or not, this is only my second and third flip book that I've ever made. So I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea. I think it's like I'm just going to measure the center there. And I'm going to take just a hole punch, a regular old office hole punch. Oops, I went down too far. And I'm going to punch through both, just like that. So I got holes on all four sides. And then I'm going to take these hole reinforcements that I colored black with my ink pad, and I'm just going to stick them around the hole. This is why I used the office punch, because it's the right size hole. So I'm going to do both front and back. I don't know if I'll put anything through there, but it's cute all the same. And then I think I'm going to attach it down. Alright, I got it trimmed out. I inked it and put tape on both sides, and I attached it to the back side here. I forgot to turn the camera back on. I got so into what I was doing. So I think I kind of like middle things. I don't know, but I think I'm going to scoot it over here. So that way it opens this way and this way. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to add a Velcro dot to it. Oh, here they are. Just these little tiny clear Velcro dots. I like using these. And then I'm just going to... Oh well, I missed the center, but there you go. See, this is perfect for a... like if you were given this as a gift, you know, you can just stick a gift card in there, just like that. And then you can have this stuck on the back. Now, how do I want to do that? I'm just going to stick it down with my Fabri-Tac. And if you wanted to like use a ribbon closure, you could tack it down right here before you put that down, and then when it wraps around, it's kind of hidden. Like it's still tacked down, but it's hidden, you know? So that's a good idea if you wanted to use a ribbon closure. So I'm just going to put it in the middle here, or try. Fabri-Tac gets you, you know, lets you have a minute to move it about. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Whoa, everything's going crazy. Okay, so that goes there, 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 there. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do, instead of making a whole new batch of embellishments and stuff, I think I'm just gonna walk you through what I did, because I don't want this video to get too long. So yeah, so this is just some seam binding and some baker's twine and some little bit of a lace trim that I wrapped around the little thing. I don't even know what to call this thingy. So I'll link to everything I can in the description box below of all the products that I used. So this, you know, this is the same concept as this. So let's just switch them out. So I wanted to, you know, store that there. Let's put that one over there. And so these little bows. See, here's what this is the, where's it at? It's this template. I just laid it down on a piece of acetate, traced it out and cut it out, added the little hole reinforcements in baker's twine, and then I made the little bows. I used the 1-inch cutoff pieces. I've got all my dies stacked over here. And then I used the Tim Holtz bow tied alterations die, and there's the tiny one. So I just laid it on here like that and ran it through my die cut machine, and I did it with 3 different pieces, and then I put a little bit of bling in the center. I mean, and that's adorable. That's cute, right? Usable embellishments. And so in this one I had it stuck in the pocket like this. So that's a cute idea. I think I'll put that there. Let me put that back over here. What other embellishments do we have here? Oh, and then like you can take all of your scraps, you know, like your larger scraps, like these 3.5 by 12 pieces. You can take them and you can make little die labels. Like this one is from this die, and it's a Tim Holtz styled labels alterations die. You can make a whole bunch of those to stick in pockets like that. This was some of the leftover pieces. I just cut it down to make like a tag shape. I just folded it in half and did a little corner chomping with the We Are Memory Keepers stud corner chomper. I used that. I haven't inked it yet because I figured if I give it to somebody, you know, maybe they don't want the black ink all over there. And then here's a little glassine bag. If you bought those glassine bags from that mini album tutorial I did a couple videos back, this is the same size, and I will link them below. I used those 1-inch strips, and I cut out, let's see, little pieces. These are like little tiny tickets. Let me see. And that's this die, and it's also a Tim Holtz die, and it's called Mini Film Strip and Mini Tickets. So I used the 1-inch pieces to make these little tiny tickets, and I also made these little banner flags, and that's also a Tim Holtz die, and that is Ribbon Flags die. So, you know, you can use the larger cut-off pieces to use, you know, ones that are larger like this. And then you just, you know, cut them all up and stick them in the little bag, and it looks cute. You could use a paper clip if you wanted to. You can make a paper clip. I tried to make a paper clip with this little trim from the collection. This little trim right here. And I used 2 different glues. I don't know. I think this, no. And it's not sticking on that one. What about this one? This one's kind of sticking. Let's see if it'll work. I'm afraid I'm gonna, it kind of works. I just put one on each side, one on front and back. That's kind of cute, so we'll leave that. I used Fabri-Tac on this one. This one is the scrap dots. Remember I told you it takes forever to dry? Okay, so there's the, oh, and then on the little envelope I attached another little bow because it's so cute and a little bit more bling. And that one I used that stripe thing there. Let's see. Oh, and this is a really neat idea. Oh, also, I think this is also a really neat idea. Your sticker sheets. I've been trying to use them, right? Well, I'm failing miserably. I mean, I'm using them a little bit, but it's terrible. So I thought I'm going to share the stickers. These are the 2 sticker sheets from the collection, from the paper pad. Whoa. So like for this one, I just cut out the whole alphabet for that, and I'm just going to stick it in the pocket. And here's some more stickers from the sticker sheet. I just cut them apart and put them in the pocket. This is the DIY notepad folder template. And this is a really, I'm just gonna have to show you how to do that one because that's so cute. This is also a piece of acetate that I stuck flowers down to, and I poked a hole through the entire thing, through the page and all, but this is separate. So I used little glue dots and I stuck them down to the acetate. This is a die though. That one is a die, and it's also a Tim Holtz die. I have a lot of Tim Holtz dies. I don't know why. This one is called Tag and Tie. So I just stuck a piece of acetate down right through my die cut machine. So that is that acetate tag right there. And those are some flowers from the collection. Super cute, easy. I'm going to have to show you that. I'll show you that in a minute. Here is another idea. This is part of one of the little tab things that you get in the template. I just cut it in half to use it as like a tuck spot. This is the medium bow from the bow die, right? And that is a druzy stone, also from the paper collection. I want to do an acetate tag and just have these stuck down to it to share those. So then the inside here, inside this glassine bag, in this paper collection, there's birds and birds cages. So I die cut this bird and bird cage from a Tim Holtz die, which is this one right here, and it's called Caged Bird. Super cute. It went perfect with this collection. So I used the big cut off pieces and made that. So that's cute. Oh. Well, I know it goes in there. And so then I made this paper clip using a gold paper clip and one of those bows, and then with the druzy stone in the middle. It's just super cute. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's just another one of those. Oh, here, this is cute. This is a die as well. And inside of this little pocket tag die thingy, I just put some of the ephemera pieces that come with the collection. This whole pack of ephemera pieces, I found some cute ones and stuck them inside of there. And then I poked 2 holes and used some baker's twine and ran it through the whole thing. And then I just tied it on here with a bow. So let me show you that die. That one's super cute. I don't use it very often, but this is my flat die collection here. This is a pocket gift tag by Memory Box. And this is exactly what it looks like. And it's super cute. Super, super, super cute. So I used that for that. And then here are, in this pocket here, are just some 3x4 journaling cards. You know what else will go in here is the 3x4 journaling cards. Let me make sure before I rip a bunch off here. Yeah. So you can add a few of the journaling cards there. Oh, that one's cute. I don't think I remember seeing that pattern. So I'm just going to add a couple in there. Like that. And of course then you can decorate the whole thing up. But I'm thinking about, I want to do, oh look, I knocked that off. That thing's getting on my nerves, so I'm just going to put it over here. I want to do some acetate sheets with flowers over here, but I want to show you that other flower as well because that is such a cool idea. Let me get it and I'll be right back. Before I move on to showing you that little flower stick pin thing, if you don't have the 3x4 journaling cards, don't forget that most of those collections have the 3x4 cut apart sheets. This one is actually kind of like poster board, so I'm going to cut this apart too and use some of that in here as well, or maybe as inserts or something. Anyway, super cute, so don't forget that you have those in your collections most of the time. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Here's a pack of flowers that go with this collection. What do you guys think about this new Prima packaging? Is it kind of annoying? To me, it feels like it's kind of annoying. Alright, so I'm going to pick a flower that I think, aren't these pretty? They're kind of pearly. That I think might look pretty on here. I think I'm going to do this pink one right here. Right? So then I'm going to turn it over on the back. And I've got a piece of 3M foam tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. And I'm going to layer them up on top of each other, just like that. I'm going to trim it up a little bit. So now I've got this piece. It's a doubled up 3M foam tape. And I'm going to attach it to a part of the flower on one side. Just like that. Then I'm going to attach it to the page. I'm going to put it right here, I think. Push it down really good. And these are, I don't know if these are still available, these are Maya Road stick pins. Of course, you can make your own stick pins. Those are fun to make. These are vintage pearl pins, dark brown, but they kind of don't look dark brown. They kind of look like a gray, a charcoal gray. I don't know. It's hard to explain. So I'm just going to grab 3. And so then since you've got that double a bit of foam tape in there, you can just literally shove these pins into that foam, just like that. And they won't poke anybody, they won't come out, but they are removable. So, just like that. So now you've got another little embellishment that you're sharing with your friend, or, see, they come right out. They come right out. I'm going to put this one over to the side, just so it looks more decorative. Okay, so I just finished it up for now enough, because I could go on and play with the embellishments and making the cool little things that go inside all day long, and that's probably why it's taken me so long to get you guys this. Plus, I really wanted it, it's kind of a big freebie, so I really wanted it to be for my birthday month, for October. So, I did add a magnet. I put it on wrong, so I had to punch a little circle there, and cover up that magnet, because again I put it on wrong, but that was just because I was in a hurry. I added a little flower on top, but I really didn't do anything else to the inside. But I really hope you guys like this one. Give it a try. And oops, backwards. Oh, I could do it like that. Maybe I'll do it like that. Oh, look at there. Okay. Anyway, I'm really liking this Friday freebie flip book. It's so cute. It's absolutely adorable. So you can make a little, you know, like a little mini album flip book out of the gift box, or you can actually use the gift box as a gift box and make the flip book separate, or you can just make the flip book. I mean, there's 3 options for you. So if you like this Friday freebie, if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And the link to my Facebook post is in the description box below. Remember, you have to be a friend of mine, so send me a friend request. You won't be able to see it unless you are on my friends list. Be sure to let me know what you think of this freebie, and if you make them and you put pictures up on Facebook or something, be sure to tag me in them, or you can put them on my Facebook page. If you put them on Instagram or anywhere else, if you make a YouTube video, tag me so I can see. I think these are so fun and so awesome. I will see you next time. Bye.